Hi, I'm Abby Brown. I'm the director of the Torticollis Recovery Clinic. Our website is www.stclinic.com. Again, that's the Spasmodic Torticollis Recovery Clinic. This is a natural, non-medical clinic. I'm not a doctor. I'm not a physical therapist. I've had torticollis. I suffered for about 8 years, and then I developed this recovery program. We use exercise, massage, and some self-help tips and attitudinal work, that kind of thing. We do offer a long distance course. If you go to our website, you'll find a navigation button for the long distance course. And if you're not already enrolled, I would love to work with you and help you get rid of the symptoms. So today I'm not prescribing anything, okay? I'm just going to show you something that I have found to be a blessing. So when I was sick with torticollis, as you know, the muscles in one side of the neck or the other tend to shorten. I was a right looker, so my head hung on my right shoulder. I couldn't look center or left, and I've been in recovery since 1984. This is a little item that I still use just because it feels good. So I'm going to call this a torticollis head brace. It's about 8 inches long and about 3 inches wide, and it's firm. It can be put in the freezer so you can use it cold, or you could just keep it in bed and use it at room temperature. So at the end of this video, I'll show you how I use it. But I want to show you how to make one of these for pennies. I looked on Amazon for something like this, a cold pack. I couldn't find anything that was firm and the right size. So I figured out what to do. And I'm just going to show you how to do this for yourself at home. So what you will need are 2 quart-size Ziploc baggies. You don't want the baggies that press close. You want ones with a zipper, okay? And then you'll need a 2-cup measuring cup, and you can put anything inside this brace. This one, the one I use, has dirt from my backyard. Obviously, if you're going to use dirt, you don't want to scoop up ants or worms or something in the dirt, okay? But just nice dry dirt works fine. This is a rock salt that you would put in a grinder, and you could use cornmeal, you could use sand, just anything you have around the house would work. So a 2-cup measuring cup, some kind of filler, 2 baggies, quart-size baggies, and strapping tape. And then I used a sock. I used a navy blue sock here. You're going to use any kind of a knee sock. It could be a nylon stocking or a colored knee sock, anything that you want to use. And I have misplaced that sock. Excuse me. Okay, so this is a knee sock, a nylon knee sock. It works, it's about the right length, a little stretchy, and it works just fine. Okay, so what you're going to do is open up your quart-size bag and pour in your filler. So I have about a cup, maybe a cup and a quarter of the salt that I'm using in this bag. Okay, then you're going to close it, push out the air, close it, and you're going to fold it over, and you're going to tape it with a clear packing tape, nice sticky packing tape. Just we're going to do a couple of layers of that because you don't want this leaking. So nice and tight. Okay. Okay. And I just use a little stopper on my tape, so I don't have to dig for it. Okay. Then you're going to take this log and you're going to place it in your other baggie here. Get it open. Okay. So this goes in here long ways, like that. And then the same thing, you want to push out the air, zip it closed, and we're going to tape this just as tight as we can. And this time you want plenty of tape on there. I don't think it matters what kind of material, filler you use. You can still put it in the freezer, and it should freeze up, get nice and cold. Cold for the neck is better than heat. Heat for the back is nice when your back gets tight. But when your neck is tight and painful, you will find that the cold is much more soothing. You don't want an icy cold, but just a nice cold pack. Okay, so we want that nice and tight. Now let's do one more. Okay, I'm going to, let's just put this around a couple of times. Okay, nice and tight. So, it doesn't have to be perfect, but that works just fine. All right, now we're going to put this in a sock. Like so. Okay. And this is stretchy. So I'm going to tie a knot in this end. Just to knot that off. And then we're going to bring the sock back over the brace. Like so. And we still have enough room to tie one more knot. And you're done. And there you go for almost pennies. You have a nice solid brace. So one thing you want to be sure of when you have torticollis is to never do anything that rolls the head back or juts the head forward, because as you know, when you have torticollis, the muscles in the back of your head and neck and down your upper back are too short. So you don't want to do anything that further shortens those already too short muscles. So you don't want to do that. If you're riding a bike, you look at people riding a bike outdoors, their head is jutted forward, the muscles in the back of the neck are too short. Awful for torticollis. So this does not want to go under the neck where your head would roll back. Don't use it that way. I'm going to turn around for a minute and show you how I use it, but you can play with it and use it whatever way works for you. This tends, for some people, to calm down the spasms and just make you more comfortable. This may work great for some may not like it, but it only costs pennies to make, so it's worth a try. Okay, so as you can see, there are different ways to place it. It's really up to you. Just don't use it so your head's rolling back. So you want to sleep on a pillow So your head's on a pillow, so your head's elevated a little bit, your chin's tucked a little bit, and then you can just position this and play with it. So I think that's all. I hope this will be a blessing to you. I still use it even though I'm in recovery. By the end of the day, my neck may be a little stiff or a little tight, and this is just very comforting. So I hope this is helpful. Thanks so much for watching.